In other news, police in Providence went to the city's Board of Licenses today, asking the panel to temporarily shut down the Van Gogh Lounge after a melee broke out around closing time this morning. It included a stabbing. The violence just outside the nightclub, which is near Providence Place. New tonight, Eyewitness News reporter Kim Kalunian was at that Board of Licenses meeting. Kim, how did it go?
Jared, the Board of Licenses says the Van Gogh Lounge must remain closed for the next 72 hours following that fight between patrons that sent 2 men to the hospital. Outside of Providence's Van Gogh Lounge Saturday morning, a man lying slumped against the tire of a car, bleeding from a stab wound in the street. Another man unconscious, lying on the ground. All of this after a brawl involving 20 to 30 people who had come from the nightclub.
The disturbance was physical altercation between patrons that had just left the establishment.
Providence Police Sergeant David Tejada testified at an emergency Board of Licenses hearing Saturday afternoon. According to Tejada, 2 women began the fight, and when police tried to break it up, a larger group joined in. Tejada says a witness told police a man stabbed his friend and then jumped on a nearby party bus.
After emptying the bus out, the police officers on the scene are able to utilize a witness to positively identify the suspected assailant in the stabbing.
Police say that suspect is 22-year-old Iquan Arnhem. He's currently being held at the ACI on a disorderly conduct charge. The man who was stabbed was left in critical but stable condition. Both he and the other victim were taken to the hospital. According to a police report, all of those involved are in their 20s and are all from Massachusetts. Because of the size of the group involved, Tejada feared retaliation if the club was allowed to reopen. The board voted to close the club for 72 hours, pending another hearing on Monday. And this is not the first time that the Van Gogh Lounge has been in front of the Board of Licenses. Most recently last year, they had to close and pay a fine following a double shooting outside. Reporting in Providence with the Mobile Newsroom, Kim Kalunian, Eyewitness News.